Welcome back to Those Vegan Chefs. I'm Stefan, and this channel is dedicated to making you a better vegan cook. There's a lot of vegan risotto recipes out there. There's even a couple vegan Squid Ink risottos, but nothing like the risotto we're gonna make today. And it all starts with our risotto and a stock. We have perfectly cooked risotto. Look at the color. It's so dark. On top of the risotto, we have a roasted king oyster mushroom that's perfumed with Thai basil and garlic. On top we have fried garlic chips garnished with crispy Thai basil. It's a risotto dish you will never forget, so let's make it. The key to our vegan Squid Ink risotto is our broth. There's many layers happening. We're gonna take an onion and we're gonna burn it. We're gonna take the cut side and we're gonna put it straight down into the pan. Lightly press down. We're gonna add our garlic cloves and we're gonna char the garlic as well. All right, our garlic is nicely charred. It's beautiful. It's actually delicious after it's cooked in the broth and becomes really tender. Let's flip the onion so we can see what's going on. There we go. I know that looks like a lot. Oh, that's hot. A lot of charred, and it is, but it's gonna deliver all this beautiful natural caramel color and a depth of umami. Trust me. Now it's time to start combining all of our liquids and reducing and just getting it all together. We're gonna rough chop our celery. This is a fairly quick cooking broth, so we're gonna go ahead and cut it into small pieces. In goes the soy sauce. We're gonna reduce the soy sauce till it's almost dry. Okay, you can see the soy sauce is reduced really far down. It leaves like the nappe where the liquid stays in place when you pull a spoon past it. All right, we have our 5 cups of water. Gonna add our sweet soy sauce. We're adding our mirin, 1/2 cup. We have our kombu sheet, celery, we have our burnt onion, we have our little garlics. There's the black sesame paste. We're gonna add 4 tablespoons to this. The last step for our broth is adding some Thai basil to just steep in the broth right at the very end, so the Thai basil stays very fresh and bright. And then we're gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. We do not want to add too much salt to the broth because when we're cooking the risotto, the broth is gonna continue to reduce. So we just want a touch of salt in here to help brighten the flavors. We're gonna pull the stock off. We're gonna get started on our king oyster mushroom. The first step in our king oyster mushroom is we're gonna make a flavored oil. We're gonna use our Thai basil. So we're gonna pick a few basil leaves, beautiful Thai basil leaves. Next, we're gonna thinly slice peeled garlic. When we're slicing the garlic, I wanna slice it lengthwise so we get nice long pieces of garlic. We want it relatively thin. I'm gonna take my time so that I don't cut a finger. Okay, our oil's warm. We're gonna start adding our garlic. Just kind of move it around so it's not all clumped together. And we're just gonna fry the garlic in batches because it's easier to control. And we're looking for the garlic to be just a very light golden brown, almost blonde. That's perfect. It's the last of the garlic. Our final step is a light dusting of sea salt. We're gonna put that aside. Now we're gonna fry our beautiful Thai basil leaves. Okay, we have our oils hot. We're gonna add a basil leaf. The Thai basil is fried, crispy and delicious. The garlic is crispy and delicious. Next, we're gonna jump into prepping our king oyster mushroom. We're gonna cut the king oyster mushroom in half lengthwise. We're gonna make cuts about 3/4 of the way into the mushroom, and we're going to follow the natural gills of the mushroom, and we're going to follow the natural curvature of the mushroom. Just make sure you don't cut all the way through, because then the mushroom will fall apart. Okay, you can see we have all these beautiful cuts in the mushroom. I have the same pan that we fried the garlic, the basil in. I have the same oil. I removed some of the oil. We're going to continue to use this same oil throughout the entire cooking process of the dish. We're going to place our king oyster mushroom in the pan. I'm going to continue to press it down until it kind of flattens out and starts to get a little bit of color. Add our other king oyster. Continuing to press. See, we have some beautiful color. We're going to season with sea salt right on top. I'm going to drizzle just a tiny amount of our Thai basil garlic oil on top. I'm going to turn the mushroom. We're going to get just a little bit of color on the other side. The last step is we're going to actually just cover the mushrooms with our Thai basil. We're going to pop it in the oven, set at 450 degrees, and we're going to roast them for 5 to 8 minutes. The Thai basil has worked its magic. The perfume is amazing, and I love that it's like all dried and brown. The mushrooms look perfect. We're going to just gently take them out of the pan. Okay, the mushrooms are done, the garlic's done, the basil's done, our stock is done. We're going to use the remainder 2 tablespoons of the basil garlic oil. To that, we're going to add our diced yellow onion, sliced garlic. We're going to season with a pinch of sea salt. We're going to lightly saute just for about 2 minutes. We're going to add our barrio rice and that bay leaf in there. We're going to saute these together for another 2 minutes, coating all the grains of rice. Next, we have half a cup of red wine. We're going to cook the risotto until all the red wine has reduced. Okay, you can see almost all the red wine has been reduced and evaporated. Next we have a tablespoon of black sesame paste. We're going to add 1 at the beginning and 1 at the end. Continue to stir to incorporate the sesame paste. Now for the next 30 minutes to 45 minutes, we're going to add our stock. We're going to stir and allow the stock to reduce. As soon as the stock has reduced, we're going to add more stock, and we're going to continue until the rice is creamy on the outside and there is just that teeny tiny bit of al dente crunch at the very end of your bite. Okay, you can see the stock has almost completely evaporated. In goes another ladle. I like to do 2 at a time. Make sure you scrape the sides of the pan down. All right, so this is the process. Just continue to add and reduce, add and reduce. All right, reduced again. Time for more stock. The consistency is beautiful, it's creamy. To finish the risotto, we're gonna add just a little dab at the very end of black sesame paste. We're going to adjust the salt with just a pinch, and we're going to add 1 more ladle of stock. We want the risotto to be creamy, but just a little bit loose when we put it on a plate. We don't want it really thick and sticking. We want it that really kind of like gentle collapse of the risotto when we put it on a plate. So the only thing we have left to do now is plate it. So let's do it. I think the biggest surprise for me in the reveal is the black sesame seed paste. It brought this earthiness and creaminess to the risotto that I did not anticipate. You combine that with the kombu, and we kind of have like a surf and turf risotto, which is amazing. The color turned out great. The flavor is great. The king oyster mushroom and how it's cut with these beautiful cuts, the length of the mushroom. Let's just dig in. You know I'm all about the combo bite. As I was eating the dish, I realized we learned some great things today. We learned some new garnishes, fried basil and crispy garlic chips. We learned a new technique with the king oyster mushroom. And of course, we learned how to make risotto. The dish is elegant and striking, and there's no excuse for you not to make it. So, I'll see you next week.